me that outside opinion doesn't matter, even if it's someone really close to you.
You're there financially, but what if I need you emotionally as well?
Be strong. Life goes on.
Yeah. Leave it. It's something you can't do. It's something you can't get. It's okay.
Did you ever feel like you had to man up when you were hurting? And how did that affect you?
That's how they feel like they're gonna live. And no, it's not that way. Because like
Please press share, like, and subscribe. Cheers.
Wow.
I don't know how I did.
He said, "What up, Kodo crew? Welcome to our. Hope you enjoy."
It's my dog, Dylan.
International Party Boy T. You know, there's CJ here and hey yo, what up, Corner crew? Welcome back to our little crazy corner of the internet. Join us as we dive down into real talk, shared personal stories, and connecting on a deeper level. I'm your co-host, your boy Bello. Always good, always lekker, always nothing to complain about. I'm not alone, obviously. I'm with.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy CJ here, known as Sia otherwise. But yeah, as Billy said, nothing to complain about. But we're not alone, obviously.
We're with.
it's your boy International Party Boy T. As you guys know, you know. I don't have an intro, you guys.
You know.
He still doesn't have an intro. Relax. Don't rush it. Don't rush
We're
it.
working on it. Yeah.
Okay, CJ. You decided not to tell us. We're not informed. We don't know what's going on. What's today's video about?
Yeah, I just wanna tackle your brains just a little bit.
Also,
to
but
think on the spot.
You're
to be
gonna
honest.
tackle our brains, but not yours.
I'm also tackling mine. The question
I know. You already planned for these questions.
not really.
You didn't plan. So that you didn't even, when you were dreaming, think about these questions and be like,
Such a liar.
this nigga's alive. He's just lying right now.
No, I just looked at the questions. I just looked at the questions. It's like, okay, dope question. I remove this question. It's not necessary and so forth.
But you know the questions. But guys, let's get back to the video. So
Today's video is about Men Cry 2, breaking toxic masculinity. So, yes, we're gonna dive into that and have the most uncomfortable conversation here.
we're connecting on a deeper level in other ways. So yeah, let's go.
Yes. So yes, the reason why I decided to choose this topic, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's overdue. And since it's Men's Mental Health Month,
Wait. Isn't Men's Mental Health Month in November? Because somebody complained about this, like on TikTok or something. They're like, we know Men's Mental Health Month on November, not now. But a lot of people are saying
It's
this
now
month
and
is
November.
Men's.
And
So
also
it's 2
November.
months now. Damn, we're important.
I mean,
I'm
you
joking,
don't have a
guys.
special day in the calendar.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, women have Women's Day, guys.
Women's Day, this is Mother's Day, Valentine's Day is
Yeah, but
especially for-
no, but like they deserve it though. Especially with today's times and all that.
But
Yeah,
we also
They
go
definitely
through-
deserve it, yeah. Okay, CJ, let's get into the video.
Okay, so guys, the opening question I have for you: when was the last time you cried?
Damn.
And be honest.
Last time I cried, I'm not gonna go into details with it in terms of why I was crying, but probably 2-3 weeks back.
And can I just add on to the question?
Yeah.
What did that moment teach you of being a man?
It taught me that outside opinion doesn't matter, even if it's someone really close to you. You know, like if they're trying to bring you down in a way, just keep going, man. Like you're important, you matter. You know, like you are somebody, you have value in you. So don't let outside noise determine what and what you can't do, you know. So like do you know, you can do anything you put your mind to.
Okay. What about you, Zeppo?
Last time I cried was like, it was January this year. I don't want to say why I was crying. Nah.
What
not-
did that moment teach you?
Taught me that like just be strong. Life goes on.
Yeah. For
Look,
real.
guys, I don't remember when last I cried. Did I cry this year? I don't remember. But the
This
last
year?
time, I don't remember crying
This year?
This year.
This year,
This year.
CJ, you sure you didn't cry this year?
Okay, please remind me.
I'm not sure if you cried, but I think you cried.
When was it?
And you were going through a lot. And on that video call.
When was it?
Not the recent one. There's another video call you were going again. When you were. Thing is, I don't want to put you on the spot like that. But okay, I don't make it. Just tell us the last time you remember crying.
The last time I remember crying, it was last year. Last time I remember correctly, it was last year.
Do I know about that time?
Yes, you know, you were there with me.
Oh damn.
Yes. So that moment taught me it's okay to be vulnerable and express.
Huh.
So yeah,
How much I made you express?
exactly.
Didn't I tell you that? Okay, let's leave it. I think those are my lines, but okay, let's just leave it.
So yeah, guys, now we're going in.
So we've eased into it basically, like
Yeah, that was just like the opening
yeah,
question.
like
now.
we're just easing into the topic. Yeah, it's gonna be a long video.
Yeah, so now we're just gonna have like a discussion
Mm-hmm.
on growing up as a male.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
what we
shoot.
were taught basically while we were growing up.
Let's go.
Being a man. Yes. So the first question I have here, when you were a kid, what did being a man mean to you?
As a kid,
Yes.
what I saw what a man is
Yes. What did it mean to you?
from what I've seen and not what I've been told.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'd basically say, ever since as a kid, I've known a man to be a provider.
Exactly.
I've known a man to put family first and everything
Sacrifice.
else. Sacrifice your dreams, sacrifice you as a person for your family.
Yeah, and being the head of the house.
Yeah, being the head of the house. But that goes into being a provider in a way for me.
There's a
The
lot of
head
things. There's,
is the provider.
there's a lot of things.
Yes.
Yes.
But
But
I can't really go deep into it like that because remember, I was raised in my mother's house basically. So I was with my mother most of the time.
Okay.
So I had male figures in my life, Kakok, my father and all that, but the person who groomed me the most is the person I spent every day with, which was my mom,
Okay.
So like
So
I can't
your mother played the role of being a father as well.
in a way you could say that. In a way you could say that.
Tepo?
I totally agree with the other guys. It's the part of being the provider, the head of the family. Sacrifice for your children, sacrifice for your wife, or the lady of the house. Nah, yeah, but like being a man. I grew up with Kasi. I grew up in a strati.
In the streets.
In the street, yeah.
Yes.
In the street that has a tavern, like a bar, pub, something.
So okay, I get where
You
you're
see,
trying
so like,
to go.
I was always outside. I was playing. So me, I also didn't grow up without my father. My father lives in Free State and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. So like me, the men that I grew up around, they drank every day. Imagine like, but you see the same person every day at tavern. What you gonna say? Is that being the man of the house?
No.
Who pulls every day, like going to drink every day. So like, yeah, but the things Bello said, I totally agree with that.
But yeah, we grew up in an environment where alcohol was a main contributor.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, I would also agree to that statement, but I'm just gonna add a little bit. So I grew up, okay, my father was present in my life. He was a provider, but that's the thing. You can be there financially, but what if I need you emotionally as well? So, yeah. You also need so being a man doesn't mean you're just a provider. Can you provide not just financially, but are you there for your kids? Are you there for your family? Do you show up not just financially, emotionally, mentally, everything? So for me, that cause a logo, what it means to be a man.
Explains that.
Yes, it explains
As a
that.
kid, that's what it explained, right?
Yes.
This is as a kid.
Yes, this is what we're growing up.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Did you ever feel like you had to man up when you were hurting, and how did that affect you?
Yo, do I have to answer first?
Okay.
Okay,
I
let me
can go
answer.
first.
Let me answer first. Do I feel like I've had to man up?
Mhm.
Yes, I do.
I think at some point, yeah, we realized.
At some
we did.
point, I had to suck it up, bottle it up, keep it inside,
Okay.
Yeah, think about or remove yourself from certain situations or certain things for the sake of that at home basically they can't in a way, like, so you have to, as a kid, I was one kid who was like, I would ask you, you say no or you say you can't, I leave it be. Mainly they said I wouldn't say I was just ngesulu kuduba, yabo, bengadubi. It was a matter of understanding. I had to understand as a kid. I had to, understand. No, mama said she can't. So
So you
just
had to-
leave it. It's something you can't do. It's something you can't get. It's
So you
okay.
had to develop that
I had to develop that
idea or
or
sense.
idea and sense, Uti, you're not gonna get everything you want as a
at the
kid.
same time. Mhm.
Like you're gonna have to, like basically devalue your interests. Because there's some things I've always wanted to do, some things I always wanted to have, but I had to disvalue those interests and just be happy with what I have now, because it was a point where, but yo, yabo, like, hey, mara, yabo. So like I had to take a step back, like I had to stop being a kid and always asking. Instead, I always thought, how can I get it myself?
So
How
from
can
a
I?
young age, you had to learn how to understand.
Yes, basically,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing much to add on that, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, Temple.
Same. You have nothing
Same.
much to add.
We're the same thing. We're the same person. But yeah, guys.
Okay. Yeah, but for this question, I think we're all gonna have the same answer. Who taught you how to be a man? Who taught you how to be a man? Yeah, if you didn't hear.
Who taught you how to be a man?
Yes. So for me, it was my mom. She played both roles. She was there as a mother and a father. And as Bello said, you had to understand from a very young age, you won't get everything that you desire. Yes. So I'm glad that my parents didn't, my mother didn't, like,
Glad we're not spoiled.
make empty promises. Like, oh, I'm going to get it. And then when she did not get it, So it's like, yeah, she would tell me that. So I had to understand from a very young age, it's okay, guys. It's okay because of certain reasons. Could be a lot of reasons, So, yes.
So, I want to say something. The question says, who taught you to be a man, right?
Mhm.
I don't know what a man is. So, I can't
We're
really
still on
now.
that journey,
I
yeah.
can't really. I'm still
Okay,
on
yeah,
that journey.
we're not here.
So,
We're not men.
but I can't say who taught me how to be a man. I can say who made me the person I am today.
So,
My mom played the biggest role. That's the person who made me the person I am today.
okay.
I'm this kid today, I'm this teenage or 18-year-old today, and most lessons I've learned from my mom. That's the person I say brought me to be this person. But to be a man, I do not know what it is to be a man.
I think we realize that when we have our own families.
Yeah.
Basically.
So I think that's when you realize
but
basically what a man
you
is.
also need to realize, Luti, as of right now, as you're growing into being
A man. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. That I'm not yet a man, and I don't want to say I am a man, because a lot of people are gonna have some sort of opinion. Because guys, remember, this is our opinion. This is my opinion as an 18-year-old.
Our opinion, yes.
This is our opinion as the life we grew up in. It's not an opinion based on, yeah, this is what it is. No, we're sharing our side of the story. That's why we're saying we're connecting on a deeper level. So I want you guys to understand that, you know, like before you get any criticisms or anything like that. This is our point of view.
And then if you guys have your own opinions, you can
comment down below. You know,
comment down below your
feel
opinions.
to comment down below.
We're building a community here, so
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, Tsepo.
Who taught you to be a man?
My mom.
Basically,
You said all of us, yeah, but you said all of us. So.
You knew basically, but yeah.
Okay, guys. So, is emotional suppression something society forces on men, or do we choose it ourselves?
When you say is it what society
Environment.
basically environment does suppress your emotions, because remember, you know, somebody can say, you know how they say, I some dollar man. Yeah, are you old enough now, you know? Or no, when you do something else, no, you're still a kid. Society always puts an opinion on our lives, always puts an idea in our minds that, hey, it's like this, it's like this. Because, but what do they say? It takes a village
to raise a child.
Yeah, you know. But I'd say in today's time, some people just need to understand we live in different times. It's not
like
the
way
times
before
of back then.
The 1990s,
This is
the early 2000s.
Our generation is a totally different generation on its own. We are totally different from them. We have totally different experiences. That's why I would say, don't hate on me, but our generation needs emotional strength more than basic. I wouldn't say logical, but you also need logical. But we're emotional beings. Our generation is an emotional being. Like, we need more to express ourselves than to suppress. Because depression is something that is real.
It is real. It is real. It can do a lot of things. One of them, destroy a family.
It does, yeah, destroys the family. Depression can definitely
Because
destroy
when ukhule bakutshela hayi indoda ayikhali fela ngaphakathi.
Continue.
No,
It's not true, guys.
we're humans. As much as I'm a male, you're a female, or whatever. Okay, let me not say whatever. Or some other. But we are all humans. We are all human beings. And we need to understand that humans make mistakes. Humans are all allowed to cry.
Not just humans, especially men.
Because my therapist told me basically, crying is a form of speaking. Don't you? Sometimes when you cry, you feel better. You don't know why you feel better. It's a form of expression. You know, like you're basically talking without talking. You let it all out. Crying is not a crime. You just that's not a crime. Crying is not a crime.
So yeah. I think the society plays a role in suppression of our emotions. So yeah, basically all you need to do is like, okay, you really cannot change society, but the change can start with you. You know, talk to other people, talk to young men, express. It's okay to cry. You know,
Talk to your friends.
Talk to your friends as
If
well.
you have really good friends like I do, talk to your friends. Try.
Even though they might not understand what you're going through, but the fact that they are there, you're not alone. You know, yeah, they're gonna develop a sense of, oh, he's actually crying and everything. So I guess it's okay. It's okay to express yourself by crying.
Always ask your friend if they're okay. Man. They might be dealing with a lot, and we don't know.
You can even go cry to your partner, but we're gonna get to that pretty soon. Yeah, we're gonna get to that pretty soon.
Cool, cool.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, any other things to add?
No, wait, what's the question?
Um, is emotional suppression something society forces on men, or do we force it on ourselves?
Yeah, thanks to society, everything. Not necessarily everyone there, but like everyone. Nowadays, they dependent on a man. That's how they feel like they're gonna live. And no, it's not that way. Because like, forget that team pressure, guys. Yo, pressure. You guys like apply too much pressure on us because like I expect my man to do this. Okay.
I want to be a housewife.
Yeah, you see, so like, yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna touch on that later. So okay, now we're just gonna discuss the real cost of hiding it. You know, because some people can hide it, but it destroys them in the inside. You know?
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, and how emotional suppression shows up in real life. Because when it shows up, it's not nice.
Yeah.
We all know that. So, but nah. Do you want to share personal stories or not? Because I'm good.
What? You hiding something from our viewers?
Nah, I'm not hiding something. Okay, so one of the topics
What was the question?
that I want to discuss. I remember a time I wanted to cry so bad, but I held it in. It messed me up for days. Okay, yeah. I actually have a story behind that. Pretty short one though.
Yeah. Okay, what's the thing, man?
So-
Say it and then we talk about it.
Yeah, it's that, and or you can choose between. There was a moment in a relationship where I couldn't express what I felt, and it ruined everything. Well,
We'll
for me,
speak about both of them.
for me,
We'll speak about
for
both
me,
of
it was vice versa.
We'll speak about both of them.
I shared about everything, you know. Like I would express what I'm going through and everything. But I guess it was a little bit too much for that person. Just like, hey, you and your troubles, hey, bye. Me, I'm looking the other way. I was like, okay. So yeah,
What was the first one? So we can touch on it and then we touch on the other ones.
I remember a time I wanted to cry so bad, but I held it in. It messed me up for days.
I've held it in before, you know.
Did it mess you up?
But now I understand what the question is trying to say. But I was so they say I was a suppressor.
Mm-hmm.
And I would suppress in a way that I didn't realize. And when it all came back, it was just floods of tears. And that messed me up, you know, mentally, emotionally, and physically, actually, you know. Yeah, I guys, now I was chubby, in a way. Like I love food. I was chubby, you know, like I'd eat, you know, but when I was suppressing, I swear I was eating. Like, yeah, I made myself junk food. I would eat, but for some reason I still lost weight. So it was due to my suppression and holding back in, you know. And when the floodgates came, when they found me at the wrong time, I was at school. And now every time when somebody asked me what's wrong, I would cry because I didn't know what was wrong.
Yeah, those people to the tension.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was wrong until I had to go sit back and actually look at it and see, damn, okay, this is what's wrong. Because I remember I was about to go into class one day and the teacher was like, if you need a moment outside, it's okay. Look, there were no tears in my eyes. I was just there standing outside. When she randomly, she was like, if you need a moment outside, it's okay. Floodgates. Calling that. But, you know, so like, yes, yeah, I'd say I was messed up. But, you know, I learned, or I taught myself, express. It's okay, and just I don't want to make myself the victim to that much of a point where it gets into, because depression and all of that, you know.
Yeah.
So like I just taught myself to go through it, feel it, you're gonna be okay after that.
Yeah, because depression and anxiety is a real thing, guys. It's a big issue in the community, and most men don't really want to seek professional help. They're like, you're sharing my stuff to a therapist, you know. So they suppress it all in.
I recommend a therapist. Like I recommend it.
Even if you don't need a therapist, guys, you can just talk to a friend. Talk to your friend.
The
you know,
broskies
open
are
up
there.
and express. You don't need to seek professional help here, but
The broskies
it's a good
are
step.
there.
It's a good step in the
Yeah,
good
start with your
direction.
friends. Start with the dog. I started with the dog. Start with the dog. Talk to the dog. As much as it won't answer you back, but the feeling of relief is there.
So,
Tepo, anything to add?
No, I don't have anything to add, but like, when I wanted to cry, I'd let it out. I wouldn't hold it in because it would, exactly as the statement says, it would mess you up for days. So, don't-
Days.
if you had to cry, let it all out.
Let it all out.
Ndoda, hayi ntombazana. Let it all out, my guy.
It's okay, broski. It's okay. It's
so
okay, honestly.
do you guys ever feel the pressure to stay strong for others, even when you're breaking inside?
Yeah, I've had it.
Always,
I've had it.
always.
You know, like I've had it with y'all guys,
Yeah.
especially you.
Yeah, I know.
I've had it, you know, like, but I think I read of something that says it's wrong. Personally, I don't feel like it's wrong. Be strong for them for that moment, you know. But if they're really truly friends and you really care about your friends and you're gonna open up later, you know. You're gonna open up later. You're gonna be like, hey, bro, when you were going through this, hey, man, I had my own things going, you know. It's sometimes not everybody can handle it at the same time, you know, like not everybody can do it. I can.
Yeah, not
personally
everyone can do
Not
it.
everybody can.
Not
do it.
everyone is a comforter. Not everyone can listen. So, yeah, Guning, there's a lot of different fields there when it comes to emotional support. So you won't be good at everything. You'll be good at other things.
Like CJ, he knows how to listen.
Ah,
He
yeah.
just doesn't know how to answer back.
Exactly.
He does not know how to answer back. But I know how to listen. I know how to answer back. Zepo doesn't know how to answer back. He also doesn't know. Do you know how to answer back, or do you choose not to answer?
But I feel like you being there instead of saying something.
Yeah,
You
them being there.
your presence
those times,
alone matters. Your presence.
Matters.
You don't need to say anything because they literally you can share anything. How can you tell someone I'm so right? Nigga, you just listen.
Did you just hear my problems?
Yes,
Did
it's
you
gonna
just
be
hear
okay,
them?
but
Yeah.
it's not the right time to say it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not the right time to say it. So just being there and listen.
Just be
Guys,
there
you know,
and
I'm a sympathize. I'll sympathize with you. I'll share with you. You can ask me, you express. I literally put myself in your shoes. I'm like, damn. Sikozo too. So
That's him. Like
yeah.
that's him for real.
Yeah,
That's
that's
him.
and I can listen. So
It's good.
yeah. But what's more dangerous, anger or vulnerability? And being vulnerable. What's more dangerous?
What's more dangerous
Yes.
in terms of what?
In terms of when you're emotional, you can get angry because, okay, guys, when you're emotional, you're feeling emotional, okay, you either choose to hold it inside, which will build anger. End of the day, something happened, you choose to hold it in. It builds anger. It's like you're not expressing, but you uzivalela ngaphakathi.
Yeah, because most people,
You know?
it's like if somebody says something I'm relating to, you would lash out on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or being vulnerable and you open up and express, even though you may express in anger, but the fact that you express it.
What's more dangerous?
Yes. What's more dangerous?
Anger
or-
can kill.
Exactly.
Anger can kill.
Umuntu can hold tons of things inside, but once they
And
burst,
then he goes to the club, and now he's fighting with somebody, and
Crying.
now they're crying, they're fighting. Somebody ends up, dead or like really injured. So
yeah, especially
being
men,
vulnerable is
yo.
not dangerous.
Yeah, especially
It's-
men,
it's
because
not-
anything ingasuka khalipodlela phezu kwekhanda, angeke understand like why is he doing that. Umbona umuntu is like is truly angry.
And
Uyambona?
people are gonna be like, they're gonna deny that you did it because they're gonna be like, nah, him, no ways. He's okay. I was laughing with him this morning. No, he was not okay. He was pretending. He was pretending. He wasn't okay. So yeah, I feel like anger is more dangerous.
And then, but I feel like this is a question for you guys, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. We're gonna try and answer it in our opinion.
And then you guys also answered on the comment section.
Do we have fear that we will not create a safe space for each other as men? Understanding the difficulties we face every day.
Do we fear that we will not have it?
You will not
safe
create a
place.
safe space.
Oh no, I don't have fear because I've created it.
Exactly.
I've created a safe space for my friends. I've created a safe space for my siblings. Anybody who really wants to talk to me, they can talk to me. I've spoken to a lot of strangers and they were able to open up to me, and talk to me, In terms of like people my age, they were able to express to me. So I personally have created a safe space for people to talk to me and be vulnerable to their most vulnerable, basically.
And we encourage you guys to do the same thing. It actually is. But don't just be out there, tembo mountain, like it takes time.
Like, believe in
It
yourself.
takes time. It takes time.
Believe in yourself more than you'll believe in somebody else.
Yes. It takes time to create that safe space. Because you won't just, meet a friend and you express.
Overnight.
Overnight.
I was the first person to express to this person. They were like, oh, same. This guy. CJ was the first person to express to me. So you see, it's different.
But it took a while. It didn't just happen overnight.
Oh yeah.
It took a while.
Yeah, he thought he was strong, man. He thought he was that guy. Told him, you're that guy, but something's fishy here. Smells like fish.
And you also need to be like able to see your friends when they're going through the most, when they're not okay. Like
Like you guys there. There's always hints, eh? There's always hints.
There's always
There's
sense.
hints.
So don't nag them to tell you.
Just
Let them come to you.
But let them know that they can come to you.
Before they do something stupid or might regret. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's how the safe space
Yeah, for real. Yeah. You see that part you just said now? Took me back to that time.
So yeah, I think that was pretty emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know me.
Do
That's
you want
okay.
to cry?
Not really. Not really.
See,
But
it's
now,
okay. If you wanna cry, it's okay.
no, good.
You got it.
Good. So now we're just gonna be like redefining strength. Like, we may share some ideas on how to rebuild the idea of masculinity from a healthy angle.
Yeah.
From
Okay. Okay.
according to what we share.
Yeah,
As
according to
brother
you,
would.
eh? Yeah, okay,
Not
okay,
according
just,
to me.
just carry on. I want to
Yeah.
see where this is going.
Okay. What does strength mean to you today? Not what society says.
To me, strength.
Mm.
It is being able to get back up no matter how many times you've fallen down. It is being able to see the positives even though the negatives outweigh the positives. True strength lies in your mentality, not your physicality. So, for me, strength, if you can get back up on those 2 feet, 10 toes down, you're
Dust
stronger than
yourself.
anybody.
Dust yourself and keep moving forward.
You're stronger than anybody. Even if he lifts how many, what's the highest they can lift? I forgot. But even if he lifts that much, if you're stronger here, you're the strongest opponent against life.
Yeah, but you also need to balance other, like your emotions, your physical stuff like that. In order for you to be able to, you need to have a support system as well.
Yeah.
Your friends.
Yes.
Yes.
But that's always
Because
strength to me.
yeah, you can fall down, you can rise back up on your own, but like when you fall back down, are your friends there to pick you up?
But now, can I say something? No, it's not their responsibility.
It's not their responsibility, yes. But to ensure you're okay, you're doing okay, because being a man, you can break down easily.
Yes.
Yes.
But now we must always remember, I have you guys. I most of the times follow you guys. But at the end of the day, I
What do
cannot
you do?
hate you for removing your hand and letting me stand up on my own. I cannot hate you for that. I cannot despise you for that. It is what you had to do for mine. Because sometimes you need your own growth in a way as a person, you know? You need your own growth. So it's not their responsibility, but I get it. It's part of your strengths. My friends are part of my strengths. I get it. I just wanted, you know, like, so that we
Yeah, I wanted to say something, but nah.
say it.
Nah, it's unhealthy. No, cry, my man. When you're down, make sure you cry. Khulula yonke into. When you rise up, you feel
Refresh, reborn.
ready to conquer and move forward. So do express, cry, call. Do not hold back.
Yeah. Simple.
I don't have anything to add.
What is strength to you?
I don't like strength. I mean, you taking all of our answers. Honestly.
I let him not go first.
Okay, I'll stop going first.
But like
I'll stop
Sabelo
going
said, Sabelo said,
I'll stop going first now. You're gonna go first. It's okay. It's okay. We're sorry about that, guys. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. But
Cut.
sorry about that
Cut.
cut. Sorry about that cut. Let's carry on.
Can you be still a protector and a leader and cry?
Yes,
totally.
totally.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like crying does not determine who you are. Crying does not determine what you can and can't do. Crying is a form of what? Expression. When people sing, they are crying. When people,
He said crying is what?
Can you still be a protector and a leader and cry?
Yeah.
yes,
Totally.
you can.
Totally.
How do you protect something you have no emotional
Attachment.
to? How do you protect it?
Yeah, nah. Yeah. Because
How do you lead somebody you
come
don't
from
care
a
about?
family, yes.
How do you lead somebody who you don't care about, basically?
So yeah.
If I cannot cry for you or something that happened to you, then I can't protect you nor lead you. Because like I have no emotional attachment to you. Why would I lead you if I don't care about you?
But that's the thing, don't cry inside.
Yeah, go to your room, cry, and get back to life.
And pray.
Yes.
Guys, and pray.
Hey guys, pray guys. Prayer is like really important. Like,
Yeah.
like it's a form of what? Expression, you know, and it's a form of connection to God. But like some people when they pray, like Uti, what does he say? Cry,
And to me,
you know?
we're gonna have a separate video on
Yeah,
the whole
and
Bible.
we might
which
just
is
have a
the-
guest for this one.
Yes, we might. And then, do you feel the person you are today meets the standards of being a man today? Guys, for me, not yet. I'm still growing. I'm still like growing up. I'm on a journey. I'm a young man myself. I don't really know what it means to be a man because it's based on I want to basically male figures who plays the role of being a father, but it's up to you whether you choose whether the person influences you or not in a positive or negative way. What are you adapting or and stuff like that. So no,
I think we really, yeah.
I don't meet
No,
the standard yet. I
I
know.
don't have a standard.
I really don't know what
Right.
it means to be a man, but I'm growing there
Yeah.
slowly but surely.
Can I ask a question? I know it's totally different from this, but I need, because I feel I already have an answer on my own, but I want to see from you guys. Is a father and a man the same thing?
No.
Okay. Okay. Because yeah, I think we must also like people just remember, you know, it's two different things.
Yeah.
It's two different.
Probably you guys know why.
It's two different things. So yeah.
Very different. Very
It's
different.
two different things.
Is because being a father and a dad, anyone can be a father, but being a dad, you need to be there financially, physically, emotionally, like being fully there for your child. Okay, hey Baba, school meetings, you co-parenting, no, the mother of your children.
Sports.
You're there, you show up no matter what.
Show up.
When I'm at meetings, your family comes first. And at the end of the day, family comes first. Because who you building a legacy for? Your children, of course.
But now, what if they don't want that legacy?
It's up to them.
Yes.
It's up to them if they want it or not.
You
I will
see?
not
Yeah.
force it onto them.
Yes, but now, there's only one reason they wouldn't want that legacy. Because that legacy didn't bring them up to being the people they are that day.
They
Why be
needed-
there? Why be there for something that wasn't there for you?
Exactly.
Think about it.
So yeah, guys, I'm having my deadbeat.
Wow.
Okay.
It's wow.
Some people are there financially,
Oh,
but
wow.
guys, be there for your kids. Tonight, it's a different story for another day. But here we are. It's for fun, right? It's for fun, right? It's cool. It's
There was a relationship question that you were skipping. Why are you skipping it?
Relationship question.
Yeah, that's one.
This one.
Why are you skipping? Don't skip, my
This
friend.
one.
Yes, there was a relationship question about too much expressing and stuff. Why did you skip? What are you hiding?
I'll get to it. I
Okay.
don't know where is it, but I'll get to it. Okay.
It was the one after holding back your tears and then messed you up. Then there was a relationship where oversharing or something like that. Then you were like, they left you because you overshared. You have too much problems. I'm reminding you.
If you're not talking about the moment you're in a relationship, da 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 da.
I don't. You didn't say the question, Hoodie. You were basically explaining.
Okay,
the
the question is in most cases like romantic relationships, vulnerability has been weaponized against men. But why is it in friendship and family relationships we fail to provide security for each other?
Why is it that?
Yes.
Because everybody wants to be at the top. Okay, not okay. Wait, let me answer this question properly.
You just-
Why do you feel to, or why is there a fail for that same thing? It's I feel like personally, I feel like it's pride, man. It's pride. Pride, guys, plays a huge role.
Guys,
But no, me, I won't tell her about my problems. Why should I tell her about my problems?
Especially
so
in-
she can use them against me. It's the lack of trust.
especially in family relationships.
It's the lack of trust, because most things, when you share once, and then just sharing for that one moment, a fight ends up happening. You lose a certain relationship with somebody because you shared something. And trust me, you will never share again. Okay, I do, but you will hold back
And some family members.
because you had so much trust in that person, and then they just ended up losing that trust and failing you with that trust you gave them. Because guys, trust is what's this? Man, when they saying it's a privilege.
But before you move on, the situation that you just explained, imagine it in family relationships.
I was talking
dynamics,
about
yeah.
it in family relationship dynamics.
Yeah, because you may share to your sibling,
And then they
you may share
tell
to your
the
sibling.
person, and you end up fighting with that person.
Regarding, you tell them, and then it's so emotional and personal, but you share it. Later, to find out, they're gonna side with the other, not the victim, they're gonna side with the other family members in spite of what you shared.
Oh, yo, no. Sharing doesn't mean they're gonna side with you. You could share and be wrong. But you must remember, their opinion does not matter.
Guys-
It depends on the situations most of the time. But
There's
if
always
you
two sides
believe-
to a story,
There's always
so-
two sides to a story. But if you believe solely with your heart and you prayed about it, their opinion does not matter. Their opinion does not take you to heaven. So remember, if you had to share it and you did, and if they side with whoever they side with, it's not their responsibility to side with you. Remember that. And you shouldn't really care who they side with. This is the problem. We have this problem of you taking his side. Why should they even be side?
Why should they be
Why don't they sit both of your guys down and solve the situation? And solve the situation. No, I'm wrong. Of course you know Koko. Kanjani?
But yeah,
Aye, guys, you should sit down and talk about these things properly. As, like, I'm sure they say now 18-year-old is like an adult. Basically.
young adults.
Yeah, young adults. Like, yeah. You should be able to be sat down with and talk to you properly as someone who they are willing to listen to your response. After expressing.
Yeah, you know some uncles. Yeah, ngoba umncane, ngeke sizwe ngawe, wazini wena.
What do you know? And unfortunately, you have so many answers, but due to respect, you hold back.
Yeah, ne.
Why is it mean,
Oh, like guys, like there's so much people don't know that we went through, you know, like as people, they don't know, and you know, mainly family doesn't know what we went through. You know,
Yeah.
family, it's sad when they say that. Like it's really painful. They ask you what was you. It's with kids today, we know something. We actually do.
So yeah, guys, what do you think young boys need to see more from older men? Show love to your kids.
Yeah, love.
Show love to your
Love
kids.
is important. Love, whether it's
Unconditional love.
tough love or love,
Just unconditional love.
just show love.
Yeah.
Show them that you're there.
Zamu Bonda, you know, like, yeah.
No, you can bond in
What's
front of the TV. Yeah,
watch
you-
soccer,
watch
time
soccer.
malako,
Sit
anything.
down, you guys, there's so much that can be said from that very shared moment. There's so much the kid can value at that per se moment. Even if it's just to go to the park and cry.
But it's the older man who needs to like initiate everything.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's true. As a kid, you know nothing, remember? So I can't initiate wanting a relationship with you per se, older person. Yeah.
Yeah, I would also say it goes with your siblings as well, not
Yeah,
just
like,
outside
guys-
perimeter. Siblings, family, yeah.
What's that song?
Which song?
Bomalume le wa khara ba o tla.
Leti
We don't like guys as a family, you hold each other down. Hold each other down.
Tight.
You're gonna need those people. You're gonna need each other. Cause life does take you to rock bottom whether you like it or not. Life needs you to have people. It's not their responsibility, yes, but you need those people. You need somebody with you.
Somebody must be there.
Somebody must be there for you. And as a family,
That safe space we
you
were
know,
talking about.
if you have a safe space with your family, bro, the outside world can do nothing to you. Nothing, bro. Even if you just lost your job, you could still come out smiling. Knowing very well what's up. Dog, I have a family.
They
You
don't
know?
provide for me, but yeah, everything and stuff.
Be tight as a family, guys. Be tight.
So would you be okay? Okay, this question, but I'm asking anyway. Would you be okay with your children looking up to you as a male figure in their life? Okay, guys, we don't have
I
children.
would be proud.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
yeah,
don't
wait,
have children.
like it's a future question. It's a future question.
It's a future
I would be proud. I would cry.
Same here.
The
But-
day they tell me you're my role model, like, what?
But
You
I feel like it's already happening, not with our children, with our siblings. Yeah, you may have younger siblings who basically look up to you.
Yeah, Lusanda's brother. I'm joking.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but in a way, he actually does. But I'm not gonna say I'm his role model, But like Lusanda's brothers do look up to us, here and there, So like, yeah, guys, Lusanda's at the behind the camera, so that's why I sort of like mentioned this little thing. But yeah, man, like we sort of do have younger siblings who actually look up to us. They
Yeah, they
see
look
us
up
and
to
they're
us
like,
and everything.
damn.
I was like, yeah, I wanna be you. Like,
See,
don't,
like
don't say that.
My
don't say you wanna
mom's,
be me.
my mom's younger sister's kids. Okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
inspire.
not sure if I inspire them, but I feel like I inspire them because when you don't visit much and they like always, why when are you gonna come? You must come. It's those moments for like these little kids. That really matters. So like, I would be proud. I'd be proud to be a role model of my kids. in the
My
future.
kids, yo.
Like I would be happy, and it's what I'm planning for.
Exactly.
Like I don't want them, to I want them to see that from me. When you see the things they see I do, or they see the things that I experience in a way, you know, like in terms of how I love. When they look at me, they can see, yo, not be me, but you know, get to have similar traits to me because they can see that these traits are good. It's like not letting outside validations really affect you, you know? Like if they can have that trait, you know, like it's a good trait, it's not a bad trait, you know? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If we had sons, how would we raise them differently?
I wouldn't raise him the way I would raise him.
Practically.
I wouldn't raise him
I would
the way
show them a safe space, you know, I would, you know, be there, you know, like,
It was gonna be different from.
it was gonna
how
be
you were
different
raised.
from how we were raised,
Dad
you know?
doing dad things.
You know, like, flag but they're gonna have to like try and play rugby, you know.
I
Rugby's
wouldn't force
fine,
my
guys.
kids.
I
but
won't
wouldn't
force them.
my kids.
I won't force them, but I'll try and introduce them, you know, to like the different kind of sports they can do, you know, like, you know, a kid whose mind is focused on other things is not focused on the bad things, you know.
I actually wanted to share something, yeah. But yeah, my mind is blank.
Yeah.
Just keep it going. Just keep it going.
Because he was thinking about these questions. I told you so.
No, not really.
This thing you thought of it last night, now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, so guys, we're approaching the conclusion of this video. So, but we just have a few things to say to you. Each of us, we just have turns to say something, you know. And yeah. Okay, guys. So, a time you cried and you didn't regret it. Basically, I think you did share that by the
Every time, yeah? Every time.
So every time you cry, you don't regret it.
I do
But
not
yeah,
regret
guys,
it.
like why are you regretting it?
I
Angeke
do not
usole.
regret it. Why?
Yeah, you actually never like thought about it.
It makes you feel better. Why do you regret something that makes you feel better? Like, no regrets. I live life with no regrets.
What's something you want to unlearn about being a young man?
Unlearn. I haven't learned anything, per se. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I just started my life, finished school last year, so like my life just began, you know. But the things I've already had opinions like back then, like things how I want to be. Like I've already learned, like yeah, I've already had my own ideas, you know. Guys, movies help, eh?
Yeah, movies help.
Hey, guys, movies help. Like as much as it's a movie, you know, when they say those are same movie in there, but like, you know, imagination wise, you know, like you get to think, you know, use your brain and be like how, you know, in Tyler Perry's movies, you know, those abusive men, you know, you see the pain. They portray us the pain the woman goes through, and you tell yourself mentally, that's not the type of man I want to be, you know. So I haven't learned any habits, you know, like in terms of I learned something bad that they say men are, and now I have to unlearn it. So I don't have anything that I have to unlearn per se for now. Maybe in a few years time it'll change, and I'll tell you.
Oh
guys,
yeah. I wish I could unlearn that. Men, like, they don't go to the pub every day, man.
Yeah.
Spend time with your children. Oh, do something that has sense.
Family
No,
involved.
don't go to the club and drink alcohol. Cause
Why?
how are you a man, Kanja?
Yeah,
If
influence
you-
abangani. You
if
know when
you
friends
put when you're
influence you.
drunk,
You know when friends
influence
influence you. But yeah, we're not there yet. But I guess that time will come when you have a family. Like, yeah, you start thinking more in a family-oriented way instead of like, oh, this big is cards when until the next day in the AM's card, we are and everything.
Oh, you must have Sunday prize. Next week we're going to see Jay's house. Sunday prize, you know. They are cooking in the kitchen. We're frying them
R&B
meat.
vibes.
R&B vibes. We're washing the car, you know. Chill, like okay, I wouldn't say it's a productive thing, but like mind calming things. You know,
Yeah,
go to a
man.
picnic. You know, the kids are playing there. You know, sitting with your wife. You're looking at them. We're raising well.
Ain't do it.
You know, that moment. What do they call it? I don't know. Nostalgia. Am I wrong? That nostalgia moment. What is nostalgia mean? Like people use that word. I keep asking myself.
Nostalgia,
I'll
it's
go
like
watch it. I'll go research it. I said I'll go watch
I
it.
think, okay, in my opinion, nostalgia has to do something with like, in a particular sense or whatever you're doing. It has happened somewhere or somehow that you don't
Oh, okay, no,
Yes.
not nostalgia, but like, but like that feeling, man. There's that feeling, you know, like that relief feeling, yeah. And so yeah, I don't know how to say that one, but yeah.
Yeah. And then, so guys, do you have any messages to any guys who are listening who feels broken inside but cannot say it out loud?
Cannot say it out loud. If
Okay,
you're,
wait. Before you proceed, I want to share my opinion on something
To unlearn. Yeah,
about
yeah,
being
yeah.
a man. Okay, I know it's really impossible, not but like from the get-go, create a healthy environment. Stay away from the toxic environment. Like, do not do it for you. Do it for your kids. Yes, because Tina, we were
it's not nice to see people fight.
salon and shit, like, you know, our parents develop not bazama, but we find ourselves in those circumstances or situations. So like, every day you wake up, everything. How does it affect you while you're going to school? You know, also shadowing at your kids. Xeni and Mabayolala, how do you expect them to have a great day? And stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, this was rehearsed. I'm joking, yeah. But yeah, that shouting thing, you know, like it plays a role. It plays a huge role. It creates fear within your child. You know, it doesn't create respect. It creates fear. You know?
And normalize saying I love you to your kids.
Yeah, this was a TikTok video. I knew it, man. I saw this TikTok video, I think last week. I saw this
Normalize
TikTok
saying I love you too.
I saw this TikTok video, and this guy
uh,
was like a serious one. No, Instagram reel. He was crying and basically saying what CJ just said.
And also learn to say I'm sorry.
Yes.
Apologize
Yeah.
sincerely.
So your kids can learn to apologize and mean it, you know, and understand the base behind apologizing.
Because Tina Baba too, they don't know how to say this.
Hey.
Yeah, let me not go there.
The parents are gonna see this video and they're gonna feel bad.
Amen. Pushing my opinion.
Yeah, no. Like I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying. But I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, I'm going to Kulile. What? Yeah, I'm Kulile.
grown,
I have
man.
a different perspective point of view.
Like guys, as much as there's bads, there's goods as well. You know?
And then, guys, so the message to any guys who are listening with people inside.
So, guys, I'm just gonna say, it's something quick and short. Like, if you have Abantunga Kulmana, go talk to them. If you don't have to, if like this thing is really hurting you inside, like you can you feel like you're gonna cry, let it out, my guy. Let it out, and then just find a safe space for you to vent on.
Yeah, guys. So whoever's watching this and just feels like the world is against them, I just want you to know that you're not alone. You know, and you can survive. You know, you can go through this. Feel your feelings, go through them, experience them, feel them. It's okay. It's okay to cry, and just find somebody, anybody. You can start with your dog. If you feel like people are gonna judge you or whatever, you can start with an animal. I started with an animal, you know. I spoke to Gozo. Unfortunately, they poisoned him. Or her. No, they poisoned her. So yeah, speak up, speak out, and don't feel any other way. If somebody makes your opinion not valued, God values it and He sees it. So, you know, like, talk, guys. Like, it's really important. And I just want to say, if you ever feel like you want to commit suicide, please don't. There are people out here.
Professional help.
There are people out here who can help you, and there are people out here who care about you. You might think they don't care, they care, you know. So just speak up, man. Like, please, like, talk to somebody. Talking really helps. I'm speaking from experience. To talk is to help yourself, you know. And don't see it as a weakness. It is not a weakness. It is not a weakness at all. Speak up. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have went last, Joe. I don't know what to say, but guys,
I'm sorry.
I guess it's okay
am.
it's okay to show emotion. That's what I'll tell you. Do not express and suffer inside. It's like express, yeah. It may come in a lot of ways, not just talking as well. Your actions and what you do and everything. But yeah, like express yourself and also learn emotional intelligence. Yeah, and mental health comes first. Take care of your mental health, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Seek professional help if needed, I would say. Okay, guys. Okay, so we didn't do this, but yeah, I'm not gonna recommend any top 5 things to watch, listen, music, albums, anything.
Oh! Our recommendations.
Yes.
I recommend Forever. That series on Netflix.
Series, Netflix.
I recommend Kings of Johannesburg because it's coming out now. Like season 3 is coming out now.
It's already out.
It's out now.
Yeah, it's
So I'm
already
gonna
out.
watch it right now. So I recommend. Okay, but like, what are we recommending? Like,
You
just
find
anything.
shows, yeah.
Anything. Okay.
But now you're on shows, 2 shows.
Okay. Forever, Kings of Johannesburg. 2. What's this? What's this show? I forgot this show. What's this name? What's the show? Huh? Oh, okay. I watched it with my sister. It's sort of interesting. Ginny and Georgia.
Oh, I'm on season 3.
Oh no, we finished it. We finished it.
But
Like
yeah,
we finished it.
It's an interesting series. So
And it's about okay, so this was about the main idea was male, but like, you know what, is it Jenny or Georgia that's going through whatever she's going through?
Jenny is the daughter.
The daughters, yeah. So, you know, like watch what Jenny goes through, you know, maybe you can learn something, you know, and see that there are actually people around Jenny that care about her, but she saw them as people didn't care about her until, you know, like.
Yeah,
but there's
Marcus
still,
the
I think there's still a season 4 coming.
Is Marcus still in the picture?
Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus, the one who went to
boyfriend.
rehab.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, guys, you speak up. You see what Marcus is going through is what somebody might be feeling, you know, and just like seek help, guys. It's okay. Seek help, you know, like, yeah, because Marcus is like diagnosed with depression, right? You know, so like seek help. Okay, and then what else?
I'm just gonna add to your list. I'm just gonna add one season.
Not my list. You have your own list.
Nah, my own list is too short. It's too short.
Oh, you have your own list.
It's too short.
Guys, what else am I gonna
So
recommend?
now I need to search
I
what
forgot.
I'm gonna
Okay,
recommend.
but like I'm just recommending things I like, right? Suits. Watch Suits, guys. Suits, the bomb. And then watch any shows like Friends, Young Sheldon, Family Matters. Look, Family Matters. Who's this guy again? Steve Urkel. That's my guy. So yeah, guys, watch shows like
long.
that. Watch those shows like that, guys. Those shows will like build. Man, you'll feel okay, man. Like they're fun, they're nice, you know, like homo not. Yes. Okay.
I released it dopamine.
Yeah. They released the dopamine. It's a process. I don't know if it's like.
For me, it does.
Yeah.
I feel different when I'm watching shit.
Yes. You see?
Feels like I'm the one that's going through that shit, but I'm not.
Yes.
See,
Also watch it if like just like Ginny and Georgia, and you know, like if you want to see how it feels for like somebody who's going through this, you know, like to understand what maybe your friends told you that they're going through, you know, like the show helps you have an imagination,
A good
you know, like,
example.
get an example of what you think your friend is saying they're going through, so you can understand what kind of shoes they're in. But yeah, those were my 5. Okay, I think I mentioned like 10, but yeah.
I've been held up in my studies. I haven't really watched anything, but I think I might have 2 recommendations.
Yeah.
So there's a series that I watched. I do not mind watching it again. Yeah, The Chosen. The Chosen.
Oh yeah, watch The Chosen, guys. I haven't finished.
A good fucking series. Okay.
ah.
Sorry. Yeah,
And The Chosen
It's a good
is like
show.
It's like
It's
a
a Christ
Christian
show,
thing,
yeah.
and you just swore.
but it's a good show. I truly recommend it. Yo, teaches me a lot about the Bible. But I'm not gonna dive deeper into that.
Yeah,
my,
next show.
my personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know, The Chosen and Reacher.
Things
No,
I
no, no,
Okay,
you
wait.
didn't
wait.
mention it.
Okay,
You
I
didn't
didn't
mention it.
Can I
You
just
didn't mention
can I
it.
just tell them the truth? Can I just tell them the truth?
He makes us watch
Can-
all these things.
I make them watch all these
Temple
things.
said it.
I make them watch all these things. But one you did recommend was that hospital one. Residence. The
The
Residence.
Residence.
Shout out.
Shout
the
out.
best. The best. That was one good recommendation from CJ. But most of them I recommended. I know.
Yeah, he made a whole list. It's called. But I
No,
watched most of.
but you did ask me to make you a list of
Yeah.
recommendations, and I gave you a
I
list
watched
of
it.
recommendations.
Yes.
Yes, because you asked me.
The man, who's it? Is it? No, it's not Griselda. The
Griselda Blanco.
Yeah, Griselda. Yeah, but nah.
Pablo
Guys,
Escobar.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad as well.
Oh, I haven't watched Breaking Bad.
Breaking
I've
Bad.
been thinking, but I'm not sure yet.
Do you have any recommendations?
Nah,
Guys,
because
any recommendations?
Reasons I watch this shit is because of you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a big influence. And guys, if you have any like recommendations, please don't mind to comment down below, and then I'll watch it. I don't know about them. I'll watch it and
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
give back
watch
my
it.
opinion. We'll give back our
I'll watch the
opinion.
trailer first.
Oh yeah, watch the trailer to see, you know. And then we'll give back our recommendation, like our
Then-
feedback.
Yeah, and then yeah, do provide feedback, please. And then I'm just gonna end this video. So I have a challenge for you, listeners.
Listen.
So your challenge is next time you feel it coming, let yourself feel it. Cry if you need to. You're still a man. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Cry if you need to. You're still a man. Wait.
So I was gonna do the outro with me.
And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you got to the end. Like, if you did get to the end, lots of love. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. And
Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. You know?
wait.
click on that
This
notification
cameraman. Guys, this cameraman is trying to end these things early. We're going to tell him when to end it. Okay, carry on.
I was saying, click that notification bell.
So you're notified next time we drop. Because we're going to drop a lot. You know?
Trying to stay consistent.
We're trying to stay consistent. This is gonna be like at least, okay. Now I'm not sure for now. Maybe 1 a week or maybe 2 a week. We're not sure. We're gonna decide. But we're gonna stay consistent. You know, we love you guys so much. We love you so much, Kono Crew. It's your boy Melo. Always good, always lekker, always nothing to complain about. And thank you so much for watching.
CJ here, one of your co-hosts as well. But I'm not alone.
It's your international
Party Boy T. See you guys.
Next time, and I'm sorry for not like being so active in this video, guys. I'm
He's sick.
He's cool, guys. Now, there's always one of my shorts. Yeah, no, it's really very.
Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye.